News.
And it has been more than 15 hours since the Orleans Sheriff's Office realized that 10 inmates escaped from the jail.
And we've been following that breaking news all day long, and state police have arrested one of those escapees so far. Troopers took Kendall Miles into custody in the French Quarter. They found him in the parking lot of the Monteleone Hotel on Royal Street.
The sheriff did release photos of the hole the inmates escaped through. Take a look at that. That's how they got out there. Investigators say the inmates, they breached the wall behind a toilet in their housing unit in an area that officials say was out of view. Now here's a look at the escapees on your screen right now. Again, as Katie just mentioned, 9 are still at large. You can find all of their photos on our website. They are considered dangerous, and at this point, they could really be anywhere. So everyone, please just stay vigilant.
Absolutely. And if you see one of those escapees, call 911 right away. The FBI is offering a $5,000 reward for tips leading to an arrest of any of them. Tonight, we do have reporters across the area and investigators in the studio with us to break down the very latest on this. And we have looked into multiple jail issues over the years with guards arrested for smuggling contraband.
And officials have said that this escape is likely an inside job. Part of the investigation is targeting Orleans deputies. Now, Chief Investigative Reporter David Hammer joining us now with the very latest. He was outside when Sheriff Susan Hudson was speaking a little bit earlier to this matter. David.
Yeah, good evening. There's no other way to describe this than a colossal failure at the Orleans Justice Center. Sheriff Susan Hudson did come out and talk about what went wrong, where near a first floor loading dock, these 10 inmates were able to get out through a hole where a toilet connected and the plumbing came in, and she blamed defective cell locks and low staffing levels, but they are investigating this as an inside job, and she gave a timeline of what happened, and you see long delays from the time that they escaped between 12:23 a.m. when they got out of the structure at the OJC at 1:01 a.m. and then all the way until 8:30 a.m. when there was a bed check before they were able to determine that anybody was missing, and then 9:30 a.m. notifying the U.S. Marshals, and 11:30 a.m. before they put out a press release, 10:30 before the NOPD said that they were made aware of it, and 1:30 p.m. before mugshots went out to notify the public. So obviously those are long delays, so I asked Sheriff Susan Hudson about that at the press conference this afternoon. Sheriff, how many people did you have on staff in this overnight shift that would have not reported this between 1 a.m. and 8:30 a.m.? And wouldn't they have to have known about it if there were plumbing items removed and they were able to get out and there was no notice until 8:30?
I'm going to turn that over to Chief Mallett.
Good question. We actually had 4 supervisors and 36 staff here. That's a pretty, low ratio, but that's what we had. On that particular part, we had a monitoring individual that was actually on site. Where we believe that the exit occurred was behind the cell wall. The staff that was available at that particular time of day, without going into too many security restrictions, wouldn't know that that was going on behind the scene. That's more so a physical plant infrastructure deal that we do more routine daily type inspections of to make sure that these things are right.
Wouldn't they need power tools or something to
And that's
remove it?
something that we're investigating, because you're absolutely right. It's more than just a breach of security. It was some type of help, and we've been researching, we've been looking, investigating and looking, and it would definitely be some type of tool used other than just the strength of a shared individual.
Shay?
So you hear right there, that was Chief Jay Mallett saying that you had a pod monitor whose job was to monitor that area, who would have seen something like this if they were monitoring actively, and they did not, or they didn't report it. So that's what we have right now, reporting live from the Sheriff's Office. David Hammer, WWL Louisiana.
David, any word on when she might speak again?
Yeah, we are hearing that they're going to have another press conference here shortly at 5:30 to answer more questions, hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of questions to be asked. Thanks so much.